Did you know that each day more than 50 residents of this community come to this dining room to enjoy the culinary arts prepared by these students? I found the students already busy in the kitchen preparing the gourmet lunch under the guidance of Department Chair Carmen Catino. They'll have only 2 hours to prepare the 5-course meal. And before they graduate, they will have spent 175 hours in labs like these. But before they can begin classes in the kitchens, they need to fulfill other requirements.
Well, as a freshman, when they start out in the fall semester, obviously they're not exposed to a full-blown kitchen whatsoever. Part of the program we are by campus, which means that all of our freshmen are housed down at the Myrtle Beach or Grand Strand campus, and then all of our sophomores are on Conway. When they come into the program for the first semester, they're exposed to lectures on herbs and spices and thickening agents and mother sauces. They go through a motor skills class so that they effectively know how to use their knives and that type of thing. From then, in the spring semester as a freshman, they'll go through a kitchen class down at the Grand Strand campus where we start them off with menus that are very basic, very slow. They'll be doing 4-course meals that include a soup, salad, choice of entree with a dessert. Then by the time they get into the Conway campus and start getting into my international cuisine classes, that's when they start doing 5-course meals that range from Spanish to Italian to Tex-Mex to all different facets of different international cuisine classes. And the thing that makes it unique is that our menus rotate. Every other day. We never repeat a menu for one full year, so by the end of 2 years they have quite a library of recipes and menus to fall back on.
The program employs 2 full-time instructors and 6 to 8 adjuncts like Lindsay McInville, who can otherwise be found at Wachasaw Plantation. Today she's helping them make toffee caramel flans.
You just saw us doing the sugar? Yeah. Caramelize the sugar and it goes in the bottom of these. Then she's making her custard. She'll bake it off. When they're cooled, you flip them out. This will all pour off the top of it, the caramel.
While the students continued their preparation, I was able to get a lesson in proper table service from dining room coordinator and hostess Wendy Bazin.
My job here is I set up the entire dining room every day. Come in early in the morning and I vacuum, set all the tables, and I do all of the reservations as well.
We do absolutely no advertising. It's all strictly word of mouth, obviously. And as of 4 weeks ago, we were booked through the entire fall semester. What actually happens is I have my sophomores conducting an international buffet class down there. So while we are doing an a la carte international cuisine here, they're doing a buffet catering class down there. And yes, they do maintain their dining room as we do Monday through Thursday with one seating at 12 o'clock.
Cut this off. The streets? Yeah. On a just twist it. Then you're going to take this off the top. You can do it up and down like that. Sometimes that's hold it down. Safer.
As the lobby begins to fill with today's diners, the students continue with preparations in the kitchen.
I got them over here. There's one down here.
Wait a minute, because there's no allowed to put any of the shells back in here.
Ginty for 4. Follow me, please. Okay.
Thank you. We have local businesses that obviously like to frequent the place, especially if they have special clientele that they like to bring out, that type of thing. A lot of our patrons are retirees, locals who live in the area. We have people that come as far as Sunset Beach or Ocean Isle. We've had people come down from Wilmington just to make a day trip, and of course they go out to lunch and then they go hit the outlet stores or what have you. Then obviously the other facet is the snowbirds that come into the area. They have found out about it over the years, and it's the old adage, you know, they'll tell two people who tells two people who tells two people. So they understand, and they're with the mindset that we do get filled up early, so these individuals will actually call and make reservations before they leave their home state or home country, because a lot of them are Canadians who come down.
After Wendy has everyone seated, Chef Techknow presents the menu of the day.
Our appetizer is called a chèvre tart, and that's a puff pastry shell that's stuffed with zucchini, tomato, feta, and pesto. The soup for today is chicken and sausage gumbo. We have a cooked, chilled lentil salad, which is marinated in a bacon vinaigrette dressing, served on a bed of fresh spinach with smoked portobello mushrooms. The two entrees that we'll be splitting amongst the tables include a beef tenderloin, which is topped with a blue cheese herb crust, served with a demi-glace sauce. And the second is going to be loin lamb chops, which are served with a bacon and fennel stuffing. Enjoy your lunch. Thank you.
And down at the bistro on the Grand Strand campus, Chef Eric Wagner is presenting his menu as well.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Beach Bistro. Today's menu, we have a menu from New Orleans. I think I said it properly. A lot of people call it New Orleans. It's New Orleans. So we're going to start you off with a crawfish etouffee today. The second course will be corn and crab chowder. For our entrees today, we have a blackened tilapia with a crab veloute on top. We have a mache, which is a corn and pepper mixture. We have some sweet potato chips for you today. And my favorite, we have jambalaya today. Okay, with chicken and andouille sausage and rice. Real tasty dish. And for dessert, we have red pudding with a bourbon sauce. Be careful on the bourbon sauce today. Okay? It has a little kick to begin with, but it will spike you up a little bit.
So all around town, we hear praise for the work of the students in the Culinary Arts Program.
Fabulous. Can they hear us on that thing?
These guys are learning.
It's great.
Never a surprise. It's always good.
We think it's good.
This is very good.
Want a bite?
Sure. You try some?
Looks good. Looks good.
It's out of this world.
Yeah. Highly recommended.
For Techknow, I'm Israela Brooks.